getting ready for 400 laps, 300 miles in the cookout. 400. Green flag is in the air. Truex Jr. holding tough on the outside, but now the 11 starting to get the advantage. Denny Hamlin out in front. Martin Truex Jr. tucks in behind him. The two Toyotas leading the field. Riding along, hear the Hunt Brothers Pizza on board, Joey Logano.
Yeah, I was going to say, Joey Logano, you see him kind of rolling the bottom of the racetrack, being patient back to the gas, but this is a racetrack, Jeff, where 3 wide behind them, there are options. You can make the bottom work, you can make the middle work, even the third lane if you get stuck up there.
Even a car that's not faster, if you can get it to turn, you can kind of fake that guy out a little bit, take the spot. You see Joey Logano, Chris Buescher, 3 wide into the corner. Contact early, Steve.
Well, the contact's early, and everyone knows that, you know, track position even matters this early in the races. We see Christopher Bell with a nice move around the outside of the 4 of Josh Berry. This 20 looked good in practice, looks good as well. You know, Adam Stevens is at home watching in. He's got to be smiling, seeing his driver move up. Bell's going to make short work of the 19, and very quickly will be on the rear bumper of the 11.
Giving her all she's got. As Bell now back on the bumper and looks to the inside. Let's see if this is the preferred line as Bell goes side by side, door to door for the lead. Bell's strategy also changes Denny Hamlin's strategy, trying to keep him behind him.
Yeah, I think Bell's got him where he wants him now. The top of the racetrack's really good. Now, Denny Hamlin can't go to the throttle. He's got to turn the wheel a little bit more than he wants to because he's pinched on the bottom of the racetrack. That's what Bell wanted. He wanted to be able to get to the outside because now it's easier for him to do with his car what he wants to, and it's harder for Denny down there.
Pass complete. Christopher Bell out in front now at Richmond. Bell, look at how he had to negotiate around the 51 of Justin Haley and sliding up the racetrack. Again, see Bell leading this race right now, under 10 laps to go. And remember, the 11 and the 19, they're on the same team. Well, sort of. As we look at this, the 11 drifts up the track a little bit, gets into the 19 into the 15, and contact is made. This is short track racing, right, Jeff?
That's what Denny says. Martin doesn't feel the same way.
As he goes into turn 3, looks like he's going to stay behind that 10. And Christopher Bell will win stage 1. That is his 10th stage win of 2024. That's most of all drivers.
Christopher Bell, middle of the screen, led the final 28 laps of that stage. Said we're definitely a little free exit, but the car rolls the center really nice. 4 tires and fuel and some contact with Eric Jones, Marty.
Damage on the front of the 20 of Christopher Bell. Contact leaving the pits. Remember, Adam Stevens at home, Chris Sherwood, the car chief, making the call. Let's listen into the radio.
Outside, one outside, go low. Adjust. You're good. At your mark now.
Yeah, that was more exciting than I was anticipating.
It didn't sound like anything just egregious to me, Jeff, but I think it's just tempo, timing, different audio. I thought Chris did a nice job, but remember, new at this, and Christopher hearing a different voice. First tanker, option tires. Daniel Suarez will start just inside the top 20. We're going to see how this goes.
McDowell also with the option tires. Let's listen in to the spotter of the 8s as we get ready for the green flag.
Still inside quarter. Still inside bumper. Clear low quick if you want to shop it. He's going to dive back in there. Back inside. Nothing off the back by 2 to your lane. Bottom lane still covered. Watch that 3 wide front here. By 1 out the back to your lane now. Bottom lane still full. Bottom lane's going to stack a little here. Nose still tight in front of the bottom. By 2 to your lane. Bottom still covered. Still inside, half to your lane now, 38. Still inside, 4 is by 2 in front of the full 99 when you come off of 2. Still inside door, 1 off 38.
Side by side for the lead is Denny Hamlin, now surging ahead on the outside. Can he clear Bell for the lead?
On the left-hand side, you see the 99 on the bottom of your screen, 3 wide top, driving into the top 10. The question is answered. We knew they had more grip. Would they work in traffic? They are for the 99, and these two Gibbs cars are like Velcroed together for the front, Rick.
And it's been JGR. As now the 11 has barely cleared the 20. Let's see if he keeps it. He does. So Denny Hamlin back out in front.
I mean, look, this is what we hoped it would look like. The 99 started outside the top 15, and he has driven to the 3rd place. He's going to go by the front 2 instantly.
And McDowell's driven to 19, and he is passing Cindric now for 18. He was dead last. He was 36, and in just a few laps, he has driven halfway through the field.
If I'm a car that I believe can win the race, I have to sit on these reds. It's going to be everything you can do to hold them until your last couple pit stops, but I wouldn't even think about putting them on until the last 100 laps of the race from what I'm seeing.
Well, and how important is just being efficient and getting to the front early so that then you can maybe kind of control the pace a little bit better. I think that's probably what you want as Suarez looks outside Hamlin for the lead. Get to the front early, then maybe you slow down the guys behind you to help you save your tires that much better.
I totally agree, Dillon. To Jeff's point about sliding and abusing, once the 99 gets control of the race, then he can also control the pace. Or the other thought is, they're going to fall off, so just run away. Getting that long shot, put the reds on at the right time. It's obviously a huge advantage as we see McDowell, who started shotgun on the field on this run, drives into 9th, now inside the top 10.
So, Jeff, we mentioned that everybody noticed the alternate tires, the option tires, so putting them on right now for the 14 of Chase Briscoe. And here's Christopher Bell on pit road, Dillon.
And they've got another set of prime tires, the harder compound laid out for Christopher Bell. They didn't get as much fuel in the car on that last stop as they wanted to, so this is earlier than they wanted to. 4 tires and fuel for the 20, Kim.
And a huge mistake by Chris Buescher, who blew past his pit box coming on to pit road under these green flag stops. Had to back it way up before he made that stop. He was reporting to his team, I'm tight across the center, needs more drive up. So you see that mistake right there by Buescher, who desperately needs a good day, Marty.
But his strategy is pit once during this stage, and everybody else will come again.
Correct.
So he looks like, this strategy play might work out for the best, but we'll see after, everybody has come back to pit road again.
And even if time-wise it's a dead wash, you use 1 less set of tires. This is an important pass right here for 5 of Larson. Remember, he stopped much later, so this is unlapping himself. So now a caution wouldn't be so painful. Now he's back basically on the lead lap when he passes the 20.
58 to go in stage 2, probably earlier than these teams wanted to pit here that are doing 2 stops, and a disastrous stop for Martin Truex Jr. The left rear is not on when they put the car down. They have to jack it back up. Fortunately, he did not go back out on the racetrack, Kim, but this will cost him a ton of track position. Just went nowhere after the stop.
So he's trying to get back on the lead lap, and he's about a half a lap away from doing that because he's got a lot faster tires, but he still has 32 laps to go to get to the end of the stage. Those tires are going to start to fall off.
Well, I think that's where the experience of Kyle Busch comes in. He's done a lot of different kind of racing. He's done a lot of racing in late models where you really have to save your tire, and I think that's what he's done. He's gone and he's pushed, but the car's never moved around. He's never gotten it sideways. I think that he knows the goal is to get this pass done right there. That gets him back in the lead lap. Now maintain pace. Do not abuse this race car, so hopefully the tires don't fall off on the other end.
And the 99 of Suarez looking for his 4th career stage win. This one will be the first since 2022. Daniel Suarez wins stage 2. The fight for the last point. The 19 trying to stay in front of the 9. And Elliott is going to get by the 19 for the 10th spot there in stage 2.
So if you don't think 1 point matters, that's how hard they'll race for it. Oh, he's hot. Didn't like that.
And not happy. There's a surprise. Martin Truex Jr. finishing just outside of the top 10 in replay of Kyle now again with the wrist issue and got the scissors.
I was told not to run with scissors and never tried driving with scissors.
Hopefully.
It's challenging to everything that's going on inside that race car is challenging to do things like this.
And again, as soon as technology updates, we will give you who is on the red and who is on the yellow. There you see it. Everyone but Suarez inside of the top 17 has the option tires on. Those red tires, they're softer, they run faster, but for a shorter distance. See Suarez falling back just a bit.
It's tight right here.
Look at this. 4 wide now. Suarez trying to hang on. He sees all those red tires going by him.
Blown up.
Oh, no.
No. Oh, blowing up. Another engine issue. We've seen this out of the Toyotas recently in the next few weeks or
Like
months.
crazy, got no power.
And there you see him dive. He's going to come down to pit road. Truex came in, I believe, over plus 100 above the cut line. This is going to shake things up in the playoffs. We'll see where he cycles out, but so far no cars out of this race. If Truex does have a DNF, he would at this point finish last.
Well, the positive is he did get 8 points in stages, so that's not a lot, but at least he didn't get anything. He got nothing, so a bad day, but 8 points in the bank.
Well, and I'm, you know, in Truex's last season, I think he feels confident about making the playoffs. I think he's looking for that victory lane, Rick. I mean,
yeah,
I think he wants to win in his final year.
And I will tell you, Ryan Blaney's car absolutely came to life here on the primary tire, but a slow stop on the right slide for Ryan Blaney trying to get that right front on. This is going to cost him a lot of time, and you also saw the very big adjustment that it takes to go from the option tire to the primary tire.
16.8 seconds for Blaney. That's a good 7.5 seconds faster, slower than what they would hope to have. As you see Suarez right here, easily going to go by the 9. I like this call for the 99 to run long. Oh, man.
20 speeding.
Christopher Bell, such a great car, had led 115 laps and now caught with a speeding penalty.
Got a speeding penalty, Bell. Got to come in.
48 also speeding. He's on pit road right now serving that penalty.
So Christopher Bell has had a tough time here. 3rd straight race that he's got caught speeding at this racetrack.
One of the fastest on the track is Austin Dillon as he tries to take 2nd away from Logano here. Logano charging back on the outside, though. Doesn't want to give up the spot. Austin Dillon having a great race right now.
He's got Austin where he again is pinching his car off. He's asking his car to do things that he didn't have to ask of it when he was behind him. Now Dillon's got to take this spot. He's far enough on him now. Just run him up the racetrack.
I agree. Right here. You got to open the wheel.
He's cleared him.
He's got him.
He's cleared him. So Austin Dillon up to 2nd now.
He's right there.
He's closed in.
Hamlin knows it though, so Hamlin's going to go all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. You can get me on the outside, go for it. You hadn't shown it to me yet. You hadn't shown you can do it. You're going to have to prove it to me.
I don't hate that. Though with 36 to go, you could lose some track position if the 3 did want to try something a little different. He cooked it off into turn 1. Way overdrove the bottom, but made it stick. Can he get there again?
Contact right there.
Oh, does he put the bumper to him? 32 laps to go.
I'd have been okay with a little bit of contact there. Hamlin kind of took his line away from him.
Yeah, Hamlin is not afraid to chop in front of that 3.
Oh, he's got a great shot right here. He'll be door to door with him into 1.
29 laps to go. Dillon for the lead. And they're door to door as they exit 2. Rolls through 3 and 4 well again. And can he clear him? He does. Austin Dillon's out in front at Richmond. Johnny Morris has been a part of RCR for a really long time as a sponsor and a friend. Under 2 laps to go. Whoa! Caution's going to come out right there with under 2 laps remaining. It happened right in front of him.
The 47 clearly to the inside of the 41. The 41 comes down like the 47's not there. Contact between the two. Well, the 47, though, didn't really go all the way to the bottom. Not sure exactly, but they ran out of real estate.
Back up through the gears they go, and it doesn't look like a great restart for Dillon. Logano on the outside, they fan out. They're 4 wide, entering turn 1. Logano with a great restart. Logano clears him down the backstretch. Can Dillon fight back? He's had a great car all weekend long. One more time around for Logano. The white flag's in the air.
If Dillon gets to him, there will be contact.
He can't do it in 1 and 2. Logano looks back. He has a car length now. Joey Logano through 3 and 4 for the final time. There's the contact. He does get to him. The 11 on the inside. He gets into the wall. Dillon's going to win it at the line. You want to shake the playoffs up? Have the guy that's 32nd in points win the race.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.